Now, guys, I have to start by saying that I have not been a Star Wars fan forever. In 2015, when The Force Awakens was coming out, I had a coworker and friend. How you doing, Jim? He wanted to go see the movie with me. So, I went back and rewatched them all. Still hate the prequels. The original trilogy, though, is fantastic. The Empire Strikes Back is amazing. I can't wait to film a review for that one. I ended up loving Star Wars then after that. Went to episode 7. I dressed up for it and everything. We dressed up. It was a blast. I love episode 7. I now like Star Wars. So, I just have to let you know, I have not been a diehard fan forever. If I don't know everything, if I say something wrong, please don't kill me. I'm as cute as Chewbacca. Not really. Rogue One, a Star Wars story. This is the kind of a spin-off. They're calling it anthology films. It's the first that we are getting in the Star Wars franchise. This movie takes place after episode 3 and pretty much right before episode 4. It is about these group of people who have to come together to steal the plans for the Death Star. First of all, I have to start with the very beginning here. There are no opening crawls. It's not that big of a deal. However, I think it is a big deal. I don't think they should not have included those. I think those should be in the movie. Do what you will with that. Again, it's not a big deal. It just felt weird watching a Star Wars movie without those opening credits. Had to start with that. The other thing I have to talk about right away is the fact that the opening title that says Star Wars, Rogue One, a Star Wars story, whatever it says, it looks very cheap. The movie now itself, this movie is fantastic. It feels very real, very gritty. I love the fact that this is a war movie. It has Star Wars. It's called Star Wars. There should be wars, right? Battles, amazing things going on, and we get that in this movie. There, some people who worked on Saving Private Ryan, I believe Zero Dark 30, actually came and helped out with the action sequences, I believe, with this movie, and it shows. It shows big time because these action sequences, these war sequences are fantastic. Uh, I thought the CGI and like I said, the battles, the action, all those scenes were filmed fantastically. The CGI does not at all become bothersome. It just blends in beautifully. It blends in with the actors. Fantastic CGI. We should expect that from this movie, though, really. Uh, Great acting from everybody all around. I would say my favorite character, though, is K2SO. He is the android, robot, whatever you want to call him. He is amazing. He is the best character in this movie. He is a sarcastic dick. That'd probably be the best way to describe him. He's snarky and says whatever the heck he wants to say. Love K2SO. There's a lot of great Easter eggs in this movie that will make you think of the other movies, all those little things that us Star Wars nerds love. You're going to get excited. You're going to get jumpy in your seat. In fact, I went with a friend who actually talked to me the other day and was like, I cannot believe how excited you were of watching those Easter eggs, especially after you watched the movie. I've seen this movie 5 or 6 times in theaters. He was laughing at me. He just thought I was hilarious, which I guess I kind of am because I'm jumping in my seat. But who cares? The film looks really, really good. I think this might be one of the best looking Star Wars films we've had yet, just because of that really great gritty tone, how it's shot. Everything about that is gorgeous. It's beautifully done in that sense. Uh, Darth Vader is in the trailers for this movie. He's not in this movie very much. He maybe has 10 minutes of screen time. However, there is one scene that he has in this movie that might make you poop yourself. It is one of the greatest scenes we have seen in Star Wars yet. I love the scene that he's in. It is just, I don't want to say anything if you haven't seen it. It's amazing. That's all you need to know. I love that we once again have a strong female lead. We saw this in The Force Awakens, which technically takes place after, but we have a strong female lead in this role. She doesn't need a man to complete her. No 50 Shades bull going on around here. It's just a strong woman who can take care of herself. She can kick butt. That's awesome to see. There's one scene I have to talk about. Super emotional scene. Very, very, it's hard to watch a little bit, and it's a very emotional scene for me. Every time I watch it, I'm not gonna say I start bawling my eyes out, but I get a little choked up. It's hard to watch this particular scene. Fantastically acted, fantastically done. Uh, Also, one big thing I have to say about this movie is it clears up a plot hole that we've seen in the other movies, and pretty much every single, well, not all of them, but we've seen a plot hole throughout the original trilogy, really, and even Episode 7. It's resolved. It makes sense now. It is not even a plot hole anymore, which is great to see. Something that I really have to say about this movie is the fact that it leads right into Episode 4, and it does it fantastically. The minute you are done watching this movie, you want to watch Episode 4, and that's great. That's what we should be seeing from these kind of anthology films. We want to go back and experience more of it. Now, as far as negatives go, the characters. The acting is done fantastically. I don't give a rat's patootie about any of these characters. Like I said, K2SO, the android robot, is the greatest thing about it. But I don't know anything about him. He's just a sarcastic robot. You got Jen Erso, played by Felicity Jones, Academy Award winning Felicity Jones. And again, I don't know anything really about her. We get a little bit of her. We see, oh, she's had a rough childhood. But like at the beginning of the movie, not really a spoiler, she's in a prison. We don't know why. We don't know if she's really a good person or a bad person. We know nothing about her. There's the other kind of guy, the spy, Cassian, I think his name is, and we see him do some bad things. We find out he's done some bad things, but he's done it for good, I guess. That's about it we get from him. There's a blind guy who kicks ass. He's awesome. He kicks a lot of ass. I don't know anything about him. And that's my big problem with this movie, is the fact I don't care about any of the characters. I just don't. The first hour of this movie is kind of choppy. It's not paced the best, because we're just, oh, here's this person's name. Here's something. This person. That's this planet. It's just kind of all over the place. And it does it's just the first hour, when we're getting just all these introductions and things thrown at our face, it's not the best. Saw Gerrera, he's a character played by Forrest Whitaker. I don't feel he needs to be in this movie at all. I really don't. I think his character is annoying, the way he talks. There's also a scene involving this octopus tentacle monster, and it's stupid. And I don't think his character was necessary. I think we could have taken him completely out, and just we could have gotten information that we got from him in a different way than adding his really weird, annoying character that I just can't stand. The more I watch this movie, the more I hate his character and feel that his scenes do not need to be in this movie. They're not necessary. Also, I said the CGI is great, and the special effects are great. However, there are two CGI characters, full like CGI motion capture characters. Both of them are necessary, but the way they are done, it looks awful, I think. I can totally tell they are CGI characters. I think they could have used them in limited, more, like, they're important. We could have had them in one scene, and one of the characters actually is in it for one scene. They could have just shown the back of their head. You could have done something else, and instead we have CGI faces that just are lifeless. Now, once again, the last time I went and saw this movie in the theater was with a friend, who, when I said there was a CGI character, he's like, who the heck was that? And he looked at me like I just snorted cocaine or something. Maybe I've seen too many movies. Maybe that is my problem. I don't know. In the end, guys, this is a great movie. It is a great Star Wars movie. It's the best prequel we've ever gotten, because technically this is a prequel. It has flaws, though. It has quite a few flaws. Again, I don't care about any characters. That's my biggest flaw with this movie. This is why this movie probably wouldn't make it in the top 5 Star Wars. I'm not even sure. It's still great, though. It's a lot of fun. We've seen, there's some really great scenes in this movie that is some of the greatest in Star Wars. And I've seen this movie more than once in the theater. I've seen it like 6 times now I've seen this movie in theaters. It is a good movie. I recommend seeing this movie. In the end, though, guys, I'm a little disappointed. It's not the greatest movie in the world. It's not the greatest Star Wars movie in the world. But in the end, it is a good movie. You should check it out. I'm going to give this movie a 7 out of 10. So, guys, the Star Wars Rogue One, or It's Rogue One, a Star Wars story. Came out on Blu-ray today. I picked up a copy. I'm going to tell you about the bonus features. We got some bonus features that describe characters such as K2SO. They explain some of the characters with the Empire. They explain some of the characters that I was talking about in my review that we know nothing about. We get a little bit more with them in these bonus features. Maybe I'll like the movie more now watching it. We get more about Ren and Cassian, all those fun things. We find out where the idea came from this movie. If you don't know, it is from the opening crawls of episode 4. There's like a sentence in there, some sentence, and they decided to make a movie out of this, which I kind of like. It's kind of awesome. They talk about the look of the movie, how they wanted this to look, the sets, how they wanted it to look old and ancient, because that's technically what it is, even though they are brand new sets. They talk about some of the CGI that went into creating some of the CGI characters I was talking about before. That didn't work out so well, but it's cool to see that. It shows a really cool kind of bonus feature of them at the LA premiere and all the excitement. You get all excited and fuzzy inside. And then there's also a really dumb, weird bonus feature where they're like, oh, here's all the Easter eggs that unless this is your first Star Wars movie, you know all these Easter eggs. So, in the end, guys, the big thing that really makes me disappointed with this Blu-ray is the fact that we did see a lot of behind-the-scenes stuff with the characters and stuff. I don't feel we got a lot of the filming of showing how some of the things were made. I don't feel we got a lot of interview with like the director explaining everything that he did with the movie. And my big problem with this Blu-ray, there's not a single deleted scene in here. If you guys didn't know, this movie went through a lot of reshoots, like a crapload of reshoots. A lot of it because people were saying it was too dark, because, with the Saving Private Ryan and Zero Dark 30 people, those were R-rated R movies. This is PG-13. So there was a lot of reshoots. Part of it they said was that. Part of it they haven't really came out with. But we do know there was quite a few of them. You can also know that because the trailers have scenes in them that are not in this movie. They're not even close to being in this movie. So I was really hoping for quite a few deleted scenes to show us what maybe what it would have looked like. I'm thinking maybe it was just because a lot of them were reshoots because it was too violent, too gory. But they're not on the Blu-ray. Maybe in a couple of years we'll see extended cut. I don't know. But that is a big issue with me. The Force Awakens had deleted scenes. This one doesn't. And especially with a movie with reshoots, I should be seeing some deleted scenes. So in the end, guys, this is a great Blu-ray. You should pick it up. It's not my favorite Blu-ray in my collection, though. In the end, guys, I'd probably give this Blu-ray an 8 out of 10. So, guys, I will have all Star Wars reviews coming out this year. I'm going to do one each month leading up to Star Wars The Last Jedi. A lot of reviews coming this next year. Really busy. Got my Fast and Furious reviews coming before I see Fast 8. Lots of stuff. I'm a busy guy. Anyway, guys, if you like this video, hit like, subscribe, comment below, all that fun stuff. May the Force be with you.